Hi friends, I'm Eleanor. Welcome back to Nostalgic Home Decor. Today, we're bringing that gentle summer feeling into the living room with soft slipcovers, floral pillows, antique wood pieces, and those little collected treasures that make a home feel loved over time. This is not about buying a whole new room or chasing every new interior design trend. It's about using simple decorating ideas to make your living room feel lighter, prettier, and more welcoming for the season. By the end of today's visit, you'll have practical home decor ideas you can use with pieces you may already own: a washable slipcover, a faded floral cushion, an old wooden table, a stack of books, or a treasured bowl from the cupboard. Before we begin, I'd love to know, do you change your living room a little for summer? Or do you have one favorite pillow, quilt, or antique piece that stays out all year because it simply feels like home? One of the easiest affordable home upgrades for a cottage living room is a good slipcover. I love slipcovers because they make a room feel relaxed without looking careless. A soft white, cream, oatmeal, or pale linen slipcover can brighten an older sofa almost instantly, especially if the room has darker floors, antique wood, or traditional furniture. For summer, I would choose washable fabrics whenever possible. Cotton duck, linen blends, or a sturdy twill can be practical for homes with grandchildren, pets, iced tea glasses, and real daily life. The beauty of cottage style is that it does not need to be perfect. A softly wrinkled slipcover can actually make the room feel more welcoming. Here's a helpful styling tip. If your sofa slipcover feels too plain, add one folded throw across the back or over one arm. Choose something lightweight. like a cotton matelassé coverlet, a faded ticking stripe throw, or a small summer quilt in soft blue, butter yellow, or sage green. This gives the room a layered look without making it heavy. Slipcovers are also a wonderful home improvement idea when you want a room refresh without starting a full home renovation. You keep the furniture you already have, but the whole room feels cleaner, brighter, and more seasonal. Now let's talk about floral pillows, because they can make or break a summer living room. Florals bring in that garden feeling we all love, but too many strong patterns can make the sofa look cluttered. A simple rule I like is to choose one main floral, one smaller pattern, and one quiet, solid or texture. For example, you might use a cabbage rose pillow in faded pink and green, a small blue ticking stripe pillow, and a plain linen pillow with a pretty ruffle or button detail. That gives you colour, pattern, and rest for the eye. If you love vintage home decor, look for pillow covers made from old-style fabrics, faded roses, small calico prints, soft toile, or embroidered cotton. At flea markets or estate sales, you might even find old cutter quilts or vintage table linens that can be turned into pillow covers. Just make sure they are clean, strong enough to use, and not so fragile that everyday living will damage them. One practical tip is to repeat at least one colour from the pillow somewhere else in the room. If your floral pillow has sage green leaves, repeat sage in a small vase, a book cover, a lampshade trim, or a plant on the side table. That little connection makes the room feel planned, not random. And remember, cottage decorating does not mean everything has to match. It just needs to feel like the pieces belong to the same family. When we use pale slipcovers and summer fabrics, antique wood becomes especially important. It keeps the living room from feeling too flat or too new. A honey pine chest, a small oak side table, a cherry drop leaf table, or a worn but polished wooden trunk can add depth and history. I always think antique wood gives a room its backbone. It tells the eye, this home has been lived in and loved, and it works beautifully with farmhouse decor because it brings in natural texture without needing anything fancy. For a summer living room, try not to crowd every antique surface. Instead, style one wooden table with a simple vignette, maybe a stack of old books, a small blue and white dish, and a clear glass vase with garden clippings. Or place a woven tray on a coffee table with a candle, a folded linen napkin, and a little bowl for reading glasses or remotes. That is where home organization and decorating can work together. Pretty rooms are not just for looking at. They need to support real life. A vintage wooden box can hold extra coasters. A lidded basket can tuck away magazines. An antique cabinet can hold board games, photo albums, or extra pillow covers. So when you're out looking for vintage finds, don't only ask, "Is this pretty?" Ask, "Can this help my room work better?" That is how collected rooms stay useful and not cluttered. Summer decorating does not mean stripping the room bare. A living room still needs softness, especially in the evening when the lamps come on and everyone settles in. The trick is to trade heavy layers for lighter ones. Instead of a thick wool throw, use a cotton quilt. Instead of dark velvet pillows, use linen, floral cotton, or faded ticking. Instead of a heavy rug layered on another rug, let one lighter, airier rug breathe. If you have a dark coffee table or darker upholstery, lighten the mood with pale accessories. A cream ceramic pitcher, a shallow ironstone bowl, a stack of books with soft covers, or a small vase of daisies can make the whole room feel more summery. Here is another decorating idea. Use glass in summer. Clear glass lamps, pressed glass bowls, old canning jars used as vases, or a vintage glass tray can catch the light without adding visual weight. It is a simple interior design trick, but it feels very natural in an American cottage home. Around the middle of our visit today, I'd love to ask, what is one summer layer you love in your living room? Is it a quilt, a floral pillow, a lighter curtain, or maybe fresh flowers from the yard? Share it in the comments, because your ideas always inspire someone else. A summer living room feels best when the smaller surfaces have a little breathing room. That does not mean empty. It simply means each piece has a purpose. On a mantel, try a balanced but relaxed arrangement. You might use an old mirror, 2 small framed family photographs, a pair of simple candlesticks, and 1 low vase of seasonal flowers. Keep the flowers loose, and natural garden roses, zinnias, daisies, lavender, or whatever feels right for your region. For shelves, mix practical and pretty pieces. A few old books, a small framed print, a pottery bowl, and maybe 1 family heirloom can say more than 20 tiny items. If you have china or vintage dishes, choose just a few pieces in summer colours, instead of displaying everything at once. Side tables should be beautiful, but they should still leave room for a cup of tea, a book, or a lamp. A room feels more gracious when it makes daily life easier. This is also a nice place to borrow ideas from kitchen design and farmhouse kitchen styling. Just as kitchen storage works best when useful things are easy to reach, living room surfaces should hold what you actually use. A small tray for remote controls, a pretty box for tissues, or a basket for devotional books can keep the room looking cared for. The final layer is the most important one: memory. A summer living room should not look like it came straight out of a catalogue. It should have something that tells your story. Maybe it is your mother's little side table, a framed photograph from a family vacation, a needlepoint footstool, a church cookbook, or a seashell your grandchild picked up years ago. These pieces do not have to be expensive. They simply have to mean something. The secret is to give those treasures a little space. Place one meaningful piece where it can be noticed. Let it become part of the room instead of getting lost among too many decorations. That is what I love most about vintage farmhouse and cottage style. It is not about perfection. It is about a home that feels collected, cared for, and full of memory. So, as you layer your summer living room, start with a lighter foundation. Add florals with care. Bring in antique wood for warmth. Use airy seasonal textures. Keep your surfaces useful. And finish with one or two treasures that make you smile. I hope today's ideas gave you a few simple ways to refresh your own living room without losing the comfort and memories that make it yours. If you enjoyed this visit, I'd be so grateful if you would like the video, subscribe to Nostalgic Home Decor, and leave a comment telling me what summer layer you love most in your living room slipcovers, floral pillows, antique wood, quilts, or old family treasures. Thank you for spending this time with me, friends. I'm Eleanor, and I'll see you again soon here at Nostalgic Home Decor.